What's up everybody, it's Stephanie Poetri and you're watching my exclusive iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to talk about myself and my new song Straight to You. Today I'll be answering some questions that you guys ask. So let's get straight into it. Emma from San Francisco asked, how have you been doing during this pandemic and how is your family? Thank you Emma for asking. I'm doing well and my family is also doing well. So I actually don't live with my family anymore, but I am currently with them now, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I feel like I'm getting a lot closer with them because I'm basically just like stuck at home with them, and yeah, I don't know. I hope we're all getting along. I think we are. Mr. V from New Show asked, I really like you and your music. I hope you keep your light shining and inspiring the world to do better. Do you like any other games besides PUBG or Minecraft? First of all, Mr. V, thank you very much. Those are very kind words and I very much appreciate them. I have actually been really getting into Terraria, which is basically like 2D Minecraft. But yeah, I'm getting into Terraria, and also I've been really getting into like card games. Like I have an Indonesian version of Cards Against Humanity that I would play with my family. So that's interesting. But yeah. Mika from San Jose asked, hi, you said you want to collaborate with Rose of Blackpink. What type of genre or vibe do you want to do with her? Oh yeah, so basically, I think Rose has like such an amazing like texture to her voice, maybe not texture but like tone. I think it's very like, it's like soft and like raspy but also like strong at the same time, which is incredible, and I think her voice would suit a song that's like emotional and like kind of acoustic and dark, kind of like Halsey's Graveyard. Like that would be such a perfect fit for her. Like I wouldn't necessarily think like maybe you would collab, but I would love to write a song for her because she's like so awesome. And I don't, Rose, if you ever need like a song, if you're trying to like hit me up, girl. Stephanie from NYC asks, why do you like Twice and what's your favorite song from them? So Twice will always have a special place in my heart because I got into K-pop through them, and the song that got me into them was Likey, and so that's still to this day my favorite song from Twice, Likey. And I was so into it that all my friends could dance the dance because it's like very easy, you know. Leah from Brazil asked, what inspired you to write Straight to You? So Straight to You is basically like a romance version of a lot of the things that happen in my life, which is bad things happening, bad things happening, bad things happening, but through all these bad things a good thing happened. And so I wanted to make that into a love story, and that's kind of how Straight to You came to be. Adriana from Brazil asked, how did your collab with Jackson happen? So yeah, basically I think what happened was like he somehow heard the song, and I think it's a great idea because Jackson is a rapper, right? And he has an amazing rap voice, so it's very rare that we hear him sing. So I love the fact that he sang on the song instead of rap, and yeah, it's very unexpected, but he has such an amazing voice, and I'm glad that he could also rewrite it to the point of view of the male side, and also like have his own little story for his fans through the song. Charity from Lexington asks, who else was on Indonesian Idol with you that you still speak with, and who were the judges when you were on? Okay, so this is a very common misconception. I don't know where this came from, but I was never on Indonesian Idol. What happened was my mom is a judge on Indonesian Idol for like 10 years, and she was a judge for like 2 years on the junior one. And as a prank, I came on to like surprise her, but also like surprise the other judges because at the time they didn't know who I was. And so it was like a prank for me to just come audition and act like I'm like this kid who doesn't know how to speak Indonesian and sing. But yeah, I never really joined. It was just a prank for like one of the episodes of the audition, and yeah, so never been on Indonesian Idol. I don't even think that's allowed because my mom was a judge, but yeah. Luthesha from Indonesia, what's up, asked, hey Stephanie, what is the best decision you ever made throughout your life? Thanks, I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, I hope you have an amazing day as well. That is a very hard question to answer because I've made a lot of decisions in my life, but I guess one decision that I definitely stand by, and at the time like I really regretted it, but now I'm like, best decision ever, is taking a gap year. So throughout my high school career, I was like super adamant about going to college and finishing and getting a degree like ASAP. And I worked really hard at school to do that, but if I went straight to college, then I wouldn't be able to do what I do now, because I found out how much I love music when I was actually in my gap year. And yeah, that's probably what my favorite like decision I made is, but you know, there's a lot, it's hard to choose. Beth from Charlotte asks, favorite pair of shoes you own? It's actually these like really old like slip-on sandals, like those like Adidas ones, and it's like, it's because I use them everywhere. Like I use them when I'm just walking out to get, you know, groceries from the car. I use them to meetings if I like I'm in a rush. I would just like put socks under them because socks and sandals are cool. Fight me. And now from Germany asks, I would like to ask you to tell us something about your first crush or your first love story. All right, I remember my first crush, I was in 4th grade, and at this time, like I've never talked to a guy. Like obviously I did, but like I was super like shy, but also I just wasn't interested. So when there was like a guy who was nice to me, I was like, well. And yeah, this guy was like really nice, and obviously we were in 4th grade, so we were just children, but yeah, he was cool. So that was my first crush. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Marianne from Erie asked, did you play any sport when you were little? Yes, so I play a lot of sports, one of them being volleyball and also badminton. I was really into volleyball when I was in high school. I was like, every day I go play volleyball. But now it's very hard to play volleyball, but it's very easy to play badminton. It's like such an Indonesian sport. You can play it anywhere. Like if you're in Indonesia, everybody has the equipment. So yeah, I still play that to this day. Maddie from Huntsville asks, what warning label would you come with? I think it would say, warning, too much cringe. Marian from Wilmington asked, if you could be on Billboard in Times Square with anybody, who would it be and what would the theme be? I guess, well, the thing is, I am very lucky to have been on a billboard, and it was for Asian American Islander Heritage Month, and I was on with a bunch of other people that I was like super fans of. Like I remember there was Nikki, there was there was Eric Nam, like girl, and yeah, we were just all kind of like on the billboard celebrating our culture and heritage. Jillian from Charlotte asks, when is your birthday and what was the best birthday party you ever received? My birthday is the 20th of May 2000, and my best birthday party, I definitely think I was like in 11th grade, and none of my friends said happy birthday when I was in school, so I was like, but I went home and they were all like in the living room, like surprised me, and that was really nice because, you know, when you have no expectations for a surprise, it's like the best thing because you're like so out of the blue. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite one. Yeah, that's all the questions. Thanks again for watching my exclusive iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. My new song is called Straight to You, and thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to answer your questions. Stay safe and healthy, y'all.